And the Danby town supervisor says his hands are tied, involving the community's outcry about level 3 sex offenders moving to their neighborhood. The town will now be home to a Unity House after funding shut down a facility in Binghamton. WENY's Logan Wilson spoke with the Danby town supervisor, who says there is nothing he can do about this situation.
The news came late last week that 2 level 3 sex offenders would be moving into a Unity House on Nelson Road, and residents were the farthest thing from pleased.
There was way too much anger. People were really upset about this.
Monday night, residents took to the Danby Town Hall to voice their complaints. Most residents were concerned about 2 of the men expected to move into the home that are registered level 3 sex offenders.
From my information, that what put them in a class 3 was a product of how we classify them, or how the state classifies them. And if there was not a handicapping condition, they would be at level 2.
Despite residents protesting the move, the town supervisor says his hands are tied. Residents were still concerned about the history of the disabled men, as well as the background of their caretakers.
If you're talking about somebody who is a sexual offender and they don't have disabilities, they are living in the community and they are not living with the supervision and the staffing and the oversight that these 3 individuals will be.
There will be no additional patrol of the home, but Unity House wants to reassure residents the home will be tightly monitored.
You know, the home is going to be staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So we do have, there's bells and alarms on the doors and windows, so that if somebody were trying to leave, we would be made aware of that.
Many neighbors are still unconvinced, but at this point, the town of Danby says there's nothing they can do about it.
When something like this comes along, and it just brings it all real close to home, that we're not really as safe as we like to think we are.
Dietrich says the town will continue this conversation with residents as the offenders are set to move in at the end of March or early April. In the studio, Logan Wilson, WENY News.